Welcome to the Becker County Master Gardener's Rambling Rose. My name is Linda Prine, and thank you again for coming with me to my garden. It's July, it's just a beautiful, gorgeous day, and I have a few more vegetables I didn't get to tell you about, so we're going to do that right now. One of the things I like to grow in my garden is cilantro, and cilantro is used like in salsa, so you don't really need too much of it, but it's a really, really pretty little plant. You plant it by seed. And I did thin them, and I probably should be thinning them one more time. And what you do is you just come out here with a little scissors and cut off what you need, and then cut it up really fine and put it in. You can put it in salads, you can put it in a lot of things, but I use it mainly for making salsa, and you can freeze it. Don't have to do any blanching or anything. So, you know, if it starts to get away from you, you put it in the freezer till when the tomatoes and everything else is ready for your salsa. Another thing in my garden is carrots. And I don't know if you've ever had a difficult time sowing carrots. They get so thick and you have to do so much thinning. But as you see, these are just almost like perfect. And I cheated this year. I went ahead and I bought a seed tape with carrot seed on it. It looked like a little piece of toilet paper with the seed, and I think you can make these yourself. I have done that many years ago. And you just roll it out and put a little bit of dirt over, and there your seed is. So that is one way to do carrots, and I thought I was just going to try it, just something different. The other ideas for planting is mixing a little sand with it, because the seed is so fine that it'll spread out more and it'll kind of space it a little bit. I've heard of some people using a salt shaker and shaking it out that way, because it's really hard when you have it in your fingers trying to get it so spread apart. Or some people mix it with radish seeds, and it also helps space it, plus then you know that your carrots are there, because sometimes carrots take up to 3 weeks to come up. So anyway, but I had just a blast with the seed tape. I was so excited, and I have not thinned these at all. This is just exactly how it was. So that was a fun thing to do. When you get those seed catalogs in the winter and you start dreaming about your garden, just look through it and see. There's many different things that, little tips and things that you can use out there. One more thing I'd like to show you is my tomatoes. I have probably about 6 different varieties of tomatoes, and oh, there's one that's starting to turn. One of my sun golds. Look at that. That's exciting. As you can tell, I didn't see that yesterday when I was weeding. Anyway, these tomatoes are they're vining out. They really need some attention, and that's what's going to happen later this evening. A lot of times, people have different ways. Some people put them on trellis. Some people put them on staking. Just put one stake up and tie them all up that way. I have so many that I prefer just using old, well-rotted, not rotted, but old hay. Not this year's crop, but last year or a couple years. So there's not as much weed seed and things in it. And then I just take it, spread it underneath, and pack it all around. It helps hold the moisture. It gets the tomatoes up off of the ground, and less disease and that kind of thing. But it does help hold moisture, and it just works so nice for when you're just going to come out and pick. So anyway, tomatoes, when you're buying tomatoes, you want to always look for disease-resistant tomatoes. And they have different letters, like a V or a M, H. There's different things. You'll have to look in your books. We have the information at the Extension Office of what those stand for, but that is telling you what disease that they resist. And that's what you really want to look for. Also, if you can keep the weeds down, keep hand weeding, keep the weeds down, and then there's 2 different kinds of tomatoes. There's one that's more like a bush, so like if you want to put those in a container, or otherwise, like these, you need more space. But thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you again on the Becker County Master Gardener's Rambling Rose.